Welcome back. Today we are going to start in Child's Pose. So come onto your knees. Let's open your knees wide apart, as wide as your mat. Toes together to touch. Bring your hips, rest them on your heels, and extend your arms in front of you. So your arms are straight. And then start to melt your chest down. You can either place your forehead down or your chin down. So notice what's more comfortable for you. Try to release your spine so your hips and your buttocks is resting onto your heels so your spine can nicely spread and open. Find a comfortable position for your arms. You can rest your forearms onto the mat as well. Just wiggle a little bit until you find a position that suits you. I'm going to be here for a few moments. Close your eyes. Let's start by taking a nice deep belly breath. So feel your belly like a big balloon, inhaling in through the nose. And as you exhale, open your mouth and side it out. Go, ah. Let's do 3 more of those cleansing breaths. Inhaling in through the nose. Feeling your belly like a big balloon. Exhale, big side and go, ah. With that exhalation, start to relax the muscles of your face, your shoulders, your jaw. Another deep belly breath. Feel your belly like a big balloon. And now this time, try to expand through the outer hips, the back of your ribs. So feel like you're changing the shape of your torso. And another deep exhalation and long exhalation. Trying to let go of any tension, letting go of any tightness. Maybe 1 more of those cleansing breaths. Especially if you feel you're holding on to tension on anything that is holding you back from fully feeling at ease. Then bring your breath into a natural rhythm. So easy breath, natural breath. Know that you're breathing. Paying attention to the few first breath we take. Help us to still the mind. There's a connection between the breath and the nervous system. The breath signals the nervous system and we straight away start to feel at ease, a little more clarity around our head, around our mind. We start to declutter the mind from thoughts and we start to signal the nervous system, and nervous system starts to release hormones that are going to allow you to restore, to repair, to grow. Let's take 3 more intentional breaths. Try to release your hips onto your heels, sink deeper. So in this position, Child's Pose, you might not feel that there's a lot going on, but there's a lot going on. You're straight away opening through the thighs, quads, releasing the lumbar spine. Now because you have your legs wide open, you're also releasing the inner hips and inner groins. You're melting your chest down, so you're opening through the front of the body as well. So lots happening. So with the next few breaths, see if you can go a little bit deeper into the pose. Use that exhalation to arrive, to settle in. Feel like with each exhalation, you sink into a little bit more of an alert awareness, a relaxed state. 2 more breaths, just like this. Feeling that you are creating a space for your practice. You know you're giving yourself some time in stillness for now to restore, to repair, or whatever else you need. 1 more breath. Lengthen the inhalation. Make the exhalation very long as well. I'm going to bring up your hands all the way towards the right for a nice side stretch. So walk your hands towards the right. Place your left palm on top of your right. Now try to anchor down through the left side of the body so your left hips are heavy, your left leg is heavy. Release your head in between your arms, in between your biceps. You can relax your forehead down on the floor here. Now breathe onto the left side of your body. Feel that that side of the body is expanding. With each inhalation, it expands. You're oxygenating every cell, every part of your left side. Let's go to the other side. Walk your hands all the way towards the leg. We stand right hand on top of your leg. Very heavy through the right side now. Right hips, right leg. Come back to center. Slowly make your way up to tabletop, hands and knees. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. Cat and cow stretch. Deep your belly, lift your chest, the elbow moves up. Cow pulse. Shoulders down and away from your ears. As you exhale, chin to chest, tuck your tailbone under, push the floor away. Close your eyes and start to feel into this articulation of the spine movement. Opening the front body as you move into your cow stretch. Belly drops, chest expands, tailbone up. Exhale to round, tuck your tailbone, so play with the tilting of the pelvis, backwards and forwards. 2 more rounds in your own time. Just vitalize and then awaken in the spine here, in a gentle way. Come back to center, to your neutral spine. Walk your hands forward a little bit, spread your fingers nice and wide. Press through the palms, tuck your toes. Then press through the palms, push the floor away to come up into your downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, then bring them back. If you want to create an upside down V shape or a mountain shape, you're feeling that you're building the pose from the floor, so you're pressing and you're pushing through the hands. Your feet are pressing down. You can bend your knees in your first downward dog to allow the spine to spread, so we don't want to round the spine. Gaze in between your legs towards your navel, and then start to paddle through the feet. So bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Inhale. Exhale to change sides. Just reverse change to the other leg. Just feel into each part of your leg, from the ankle to the calf, to the attachment to the knee, to the attachment to the hamstring, to the attachment to the glutes. Keep walking a few more rounds, just warming up the back of your legs, feeling any tension on the area. Taking a deeper breath here. This is kind of like your home base. Every time you're here, you find a little bit of ease. So notice if you can find ease on your down dog. One more breath there. Stay on the down dog. Then very slowly we're going to walk our feet towards the front, towards our hands. So you want to at least take 4 steps. So bring your heel, then the front of your foot, and press your heel, then the front, and keep walking like this, very slowly, as many steps as possible. Just shortening the space between the hands and your feet. Very slowly, heel, all, one more step maybe. Once we reach to the front, we're going to bend your knees and fold here. Drop your head so your neck is long, relax your arms. Some of you might be resting your belly onto your thighs. Creating like a little ball, like a little cocoon here. Take another deep breath. Slowly start to straighten your legs, very slowly. Press your fingers down onto the floor, halfway lift, inhale. Lengthen the spine, it's like an L shape with your body. As you exhale, fold onto your legs. Let's do this again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold onto your legs as straight as you can. Now bend your knees, tuck your chin towards your chest, and as you inhale, you come up all the way up to standing, rounding up. Head comes last. I'm going to reach your arms over your head, taking a nice generous breath. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands together in prayer in the center of your chest. With the next inhalation, you're going to reach your arms up again. Place your palms towards the front and arch your back. Just hold your fingers, keep arching your back, press your heels on the floor, engage your back and lift your chest. Take a nice deep breath, another deep breath. And as you exhale, hinge the hips and fall down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, you're going to step your left leg back behind you, big step. Lower your left knee down. Fingers stay on the floor. Press with the fingers to lift your chest. Take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, sink your hips forward. Sinking your hips. Now reach your arms towards the front. Take a nice breath and slowly reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Take another deep breath here. And as you exhale, sink your hips and arch your back, lift your chest. Little arch on the spine. You're opening the front body. One more breath. And release. Fingertips down. Let's straighten that front leg. Dorsiflex the right foot, so press your heel down. Fingers stay on the floor. If your fingers cannot reach, you need books or blocks. Take a deep breath, lengthen the spine, inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, start to fall towards that front leg. Just breathe into the back of that right leg. Stay with the sensation. Allow that sensation to be your center of focus. We're trying to train the mind to focus, so a little bit of mindfulness, guiding your attention to whatever you want your attention to go. For this practice, to the sensations that come with each pose. That helps to still your mind. One more breath. Go a little bit deeper with each exhalation. You're connected to your body, you know what happens. Let's flatten that front foot in front of you again. You bend your knee quite a lot. You place your hands in front, tuck your back toe, push the floor away, step back, down dog. Let's paddle if you need to paddle through the feet. You can shift your hips from side to side. Again, you're connected to your body. You know what you need to do. Some of you might want to stay in stillness. Just honor what the body needs. Feel, listen. One more breath. Look towards the front. Bend your knees. Take a deep breath. Use the momentum of the exhalation to step or jump to the front of your mat. Now flat back. Inhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold on your legs. Inhale, come up to standing all the way up. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands together in prayer in the center of your chest. Shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Take an inhale for an exhale, cleansing breath. With the next inhalation, reach your arms up. Get hold of your fingers, arch your back, lift your chest, take a deep breath. Exhale, hinge at the hips and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, step the right leg back behind you, big step. Lower your back knee down. Fingertips down, start to lift your chest and sink your hips. And reach your arms forward. And as you inhale, lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Sink your hips, start to arch your spine, lift your chest. Feeling into the nice crescent lunge. Easy breath, don't force it, allow it to come. Don't rush it. Fingertips down. Straighten that front leg, that's your left leg, heel down, so dorsiflexion of that foot. Lift your chest as you press your fingers, inhale. Exhale, fold. Close your eyes, arrive here. Each pose is your nest. It's where you find space to be at ease, connected to sensations, aware of thoughts arising, choosing to be here, present, aware, conscious. One more breath. Flatten that front foot, press your palms in front, tuck your back toes, step back, downward facing dog. One more breath here. Anything you need to do. Some of you might need to shorten the stance as you continue to lengthen the back body. Your body starts to open. One more breath. And with the next inhalation, you're going to come high onto your toes, lift your heels. Now shift forward into your high plank. So stacking your shoulders over your wrist. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths, creating a straight line. Try not to sag down. No bananas, downward facing dog. Look towards the front of your mat, your neck is long. Now squeeze your belly, pretend you're tightening a tight pair of jeans. Draw that navel in towards the spine. Feel strength now. Think straight. One more breath. You slowly can place your knees down or not. Start to bend your elbows. So you're using your arm strength. You're releasing the body down to the floor. Very slowly. Feel your elbows against your outer ribs and lower it down all the way down. Transition very slowly with control all the way down. Flatten your feet. Bring your shoulders down and away from your ears. Lift your chest. Inhale to Cobra Pose. Exhale, fold. Make your way back into Child's Pose. Press through the hands, round the spine. Bring your hips, rest them on your heels. And this time you're going to wrap your arms around your legs, forehead down. Let's take 3 generous breaths here. Again, feel your belly like a big balloon. Restoring, now on demand, giving yourself a break. Knowing when to stop, just undoing, letting go of the effort. Extend your arms in front of you and slide down all the way down to the floor. And now place your hands directly underneath your shoulders, flatten your feet. So now we're going to float your hands off the floor a few centimeters and lift your chest. Shoulders come down and away from your ears, so feel that you're creating space around your neck. Engage your lumbar spine, glutes are engaged, inner thighs are engaged. Hold it. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Well done, release. Let's move into extended wings. You're going to open your arms wide apart like as if you're creating a T shape. And bring your right hand directly underneath your right shoulder. So press your hand down. That's your right hand. Lift your right leg up. Hold it here. Take a deep breath. Start to roll over the left side. And drop the right foot. Now you're going to need to bring your right hand closer to your chest here. So keep pressing through the right hand to get a little bit deeper onto the stretch. You can bend that right leg up so you can place your foot on the floor. 2 more breaths. And come back to center. Creating a T shape again, so open both arms. This time left hand directly underneath your shoulders, underneath your shoulder. Lift your leg up, inhale. Roll over to the right side. Drop the left foot down. Bring your left hand close to your chest. One more breath. Well done, release. Come back to center. Then we're going to release the arms alongside your body and separate them from the body at least 20 centimeters. Your palms are facing up. And start by lifting your chest, floating your arms from the floor. Roll your shoulders towards one another. Take a deep breath. Pretend you're holding a train with your hands. Now we're going to lift your legs from the floor, at least your knees lifting up. Hold it. Deep breath. 1 more breath. Well done, release. Soften and relax. Feel your pelvis very heavy, your legs are heavy. Place your palms down. Let's move back to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Let's counteract for that back bending. This downward facing dog should feel better. So shorten your stance. You want to lift your hips as much as you can towards the sky. And then bring them back. Start to melt your chest towards your legs, towards your thighs. Press through the palms. Generous breaths. 1 more breath here. Then with the next inhalation, let's reach your right leg up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Deep breath. As you exhale, big step. Step the right foot in front of you between your hands. And place the left hand next to your right foot. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, twist towards the right. Open up. It's your right arm up as if you're trying to hold someone that's on the roof. Trying to reach towards someone. Your arm is active. You're twisting. One more breath. Steady the breath. And come back to center. You're going to bring your right hand on the inside of your right foot and move your right foot to the outside of your mat. As far away as you can. Now let's release your left knee down for lizard pose. Flatten that left foot. Just hold it here. You might start on your hands just to start. And just notice the tightness and the tension around your inner hip and inner groin on the right side. If you feel that it's okay to hold it here. If you feel you can go deeper, you can come down onto your forearms. This is where you might need a book or a block as well. Coming down to your forearms might be too deep, so you need a mid-way to stay, so you might need a book where you bring the floor closer to you. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. If you're on your forearms, make your way up toward your hands. Going to flatten that right foot down, especially the big toe. So round it down as if it was glue on the floor. Now place your right hand on the inner knee. And slowly start to push your knee open without lifting your foot from the floor. Now lift your chest at the same time and look up. Try not to lift that big toe from the floor. You're lifting through the chest, you're expanding the front body, you're sinking through the hips, not rounding the spine. One more breath. Well done, release. So only here we're going to transition straight into Pigeon Pulse. So we're going to bring the right foot back in between your hands. And from here, you're going to bring your heel close to your back knee. Place your shin down, your right shin, and then slide the left leg back behind you as much as you can. Adjust. So you need to adjust until you're in a position where your right hip is very close to the floor. If that doesn't happen, you're going to need some support underneath your right hip. You want to start proud pigeon, straight and upright as much as you can, so the pressure is not on your knee, but it's on the outer hip. We'll give it a moment here. Soften your shoulders with tins in this pose. Because for some of us it's tight and it's hard. We need to find that yin within the yang, that ease within the effort. One more breath here. Once you feel the weight is on the right outer hip, take a deep breath. Start to walk your hands forward, no pressure on the knee, and melt your chest down. Forehead down. Hold it here for 3 generous breaths. Press your hands down, so you bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Press them down to the floor to lift your chest. Tap your back toe. And stay back, down dog. Move your hips, move your legs. Feel the difference between each side. Want to become aware of how the body is feeling. Changing sides. With the next inhalation, lift your left leg up. Kick it up, kick splits. As you exhale, step the left foot in front of you between your hands, big step. Then bring your right hand next to your left foot, inhale. As you exhale, twist, open up. Easy breath. You also blur your gaze, focus in the mind. There's nothing in your mind. You are working towards decluttering from thoughts and activity, giving yourself a little bit of headspace. One more breath. Come back to center. Now bring your left hand on the inside of your left foot and open your left foot towards the side. Drop your right knee down for lizard pose. So one side is different than the other one. We are asymmetrical. So notice this side might feel tighter. You might just need to stay on your hands. A few breaths. Maybe you can come down onto your forearms. After a few breaths up past. Place your hands down, come up. Now glue that left foot, especially the big toe. Place your left hand on the inner knee. Start to press and push your knee open as you lift your chest. So your right arm is straight on the floor. Lifting your chest, opening your head. Make your way back to center. Bring your hands outside your left foot, so bring your foot in between your hands and slowly bringing that left heel towards your right knee for Pigeon Pulse. Sliding the right leg back, making your way down through that left side, left hip, coming to a proud pigeon first. Pressing your fingers down, your arms are alongside your body. So you're allowed that left hip to drop. Might feel tense at the beginning, might feel tight, might be feeling a joyful discomfort. It's not pain. If it is pain, you need to back off a little bit. One more breath. Now inhaling deeply. As you exhale, walk your hands forward and melt your chest down, forehead down. Just finding ease on this pose, sleeping. Every time you place your forehead down, you're feeling like you're surrendering. There's nothing on your shoulders, there's no weight. You're releasing any issues, anything you have on. To feel completely at ease. This is your time. Having that support, feeling that support. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, press through the hands, lift your chest, tuck your back toe, last downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Shorten the stance again if you need to. Hold it here for another 3 generous breaths, making the most of this down dog to open the back body. Place your knees on the floor, make your way into child's pose. Your last child's pose again. Forehead down, your arms could be in front or alongside your body, you choose. Cross your legs behind you and start to walk your hands towards your knees. So we're making it a cross-legged seated position. So we're sitting tall and upright with your legs crossed. Just notice which leg is in the front and which leg is at the back. Some of you might need a cushion to feel supported. The carry could do as well. If you feel like your anchor and your spine is fully tall and upright, you're okay. Your hands are in front of you, your arms are straight. Press with the fingers, lift your chest, inhale. As you exhale, without lifting your sit bones, start to fold forward. So you want to feel glued to the floor, your buttocks is anchoring you down, sit bones down. So you feel that nice release on the outer hip. Try to relax your forehead down so your neck is long. Let's walk your hands all the way towards the right. Place your left hand on top of your right. Right side straight. Try not to lift the left hip here. Let's walk your hands all the way towards the other side. Come back to center. Let's change your legs. So the leg that is in front, bring it to the back. We're still sitting cross-legged. Doing exactly the same. Fingertips down, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Your hands all the way towards the leg. Right hand on top of your leg. Put your hands all the way towards the right. Left hand on top of your right. Come back to center. Gonna bend your knees, sitting here, your knees bended. We're slowly going to go down to the floor, using the core. Your arms up to the front. Bring your shoulders back into the shoulder socket. Take a deep breath, lift your chest, inhale. As you exhale, start to scoop your belly under, round the spine, and engage your core. Very slowly control your way down. Very slowly, the slower the better. You don't want to collapse down. You want to control the way down, bit by bit. I want to hold it for a moment and feel the strength from the core. All the way down. Control the last little bit. And lying down. Place your feet on the floor, bend your knees. Arms alongside your body, palms are facing down. Once you're done. So feel your feet on the floor, especially your heels. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, lift your hips up into a bridge pose. If you can, bring your arms underneath your back and interlace your hands. Lift your hips, squeeze. Breath through the heels. Release your arms from underneath your back and slowly release one vertebra at a time. Very slowly and with control. Let's move into a shoulder stand. Reach your legs up towards the ceiling. And lift your hips and stack them onto your hips. Want to be inverted, the weight is on the shoulders. Be inverted for a few moments here. When you feel ready, start to drop your legs over your head. Very, very slowly. Just feeling that rounding of the spine. Leaning more towards your neck. Shoulders pressing down. All the way. Doesn't matter if your toes don't touch. Just try to lean more towards the neck, shoulders to neck. If you can here, if you're here, you can interlace your hands behind your back. Now breathe to each vertebra, each part of your spine. One more breath. Slowly you're going to come back, releasing vertebra at a time. So we don't want to collapse here. We want to control the movement by engaging your core. Control it down. End up with your legs up towards the ceiling. Draw that navel in towards the spine. Float your hands from the floor, your arms from the floor, and slowly start to release your legs. Very slowly, bit by bit. You want to challenge yourself, lift your chest, shoulders off the floor. Up to you. We're almost there, almost done. Lock your belly, strong. Once you're done with this, you're going to bring your knees towards your chest and give yourself a big hug and rock from side to side. So keep rocking, give yourself a nice massage. Should feel nice. Let's finish with a happy baby pose. So bring your knees towards your chest, open your hips, separate your knees from one another. So stay here for a moment until you feel that nice sensation. You can get hold of your feet if you can. And pretend you're resting the feet onto the ceiling. Now release your sacrum down. Close your eyes. You can rock here if you want as well from side to side. Especially if you feel tightness with the lower spine. Just use the floor to massage it. Now easy breath. Slowing down, so is your breath. Releasing this pulse, stretching your legs on the floor, your arms are going to be alongside your body. Your palms are facing up. You can wear a khadi or something warm if you want to get some socks. Make yourself very comfortable. Feel heavy, feel the support, feel that you're lying down, feel the contact. Let's take a deep breath. Feel your belly like a big balloon. Lengthen that inhalation. Exhale, big sigh. Slowly you let go of the effects of movement. Another deep breath. And another big sigh. Give yourself permission to be here in stillness for a few moments. Feel your head heavy. And wrinkle your forehead, your eyelids heavy, wanting to be closed. Relaxing your cheeks, your jawline. Feel your shoulders heavy, soft, in touch with the floor. Soft belly. A belly that expands and contracts with each passing breath. Heavy legs, heavy feet, soft hands, full relaxed awareness, fully present. Enjoying every single second. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Feel the contrast between the stillness and the movement, and notice how movement feels like. Move each part as if you were in awe of each part, as if you for the first time realize you can move. Maybe then start to add your wrist and your ankles and explore within the movement. Allow your body to start to guide you into more movement. What are the areas you need to move? I feel like stretching. You're in your own body. Just nothing is wrong. Slowly going to transition to one side, leaning to one side. When you feel ready, when you're ready, you can stay here for longer. Taking another few deep breaths, intentional breath. Then slowly making your way back into a cross-legged sitting position. When you feel ready, just transition with ease. Always realizing how you're feeling. Take a deep breath, reach your arms up over your head, another deep inhalation. As you exhale, bringing your hands together and pray in the center of your chest. Namaste. Thank you for joining. If you have any questions, you know you can get in touch.